First hour of your day determines the rest of your life, not the second hour, not the afternoon, the first hour. You're wasting it hitting snooze, checking your phone, and letting other men get ahead while you're still dreaming in bed. Pay attention. Champions aren't born, they're built. Every single morning, before the sun rises, while the weak sleep, while the average wastes time, while the losers dream about what champions do. Do you understand that the way you start your morning creates a ripple effect that determines your energy, your focus, your productivity, and ultimately your success for the entire day? This isn't just about waking up early. This is about engineering the perfect morning ritual that gives you an unfair advantage over every other man who's still fighting traffic and rushing to work half asleep. This is about dominating life from the moment you open your eyes. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact morning routine that separates the elite 1% from everyone else. I'll show you why your current morning routine is sabotaging your potential, how most people set themselves up for failure before 8 a.m., and the precise system to transform your mornings into a weapon for success. First, we'll expose why sleep and waking patterns determine your mental strength. Second, I'll show you the critical first 10 minutes that program your mind for power or weakness. And third, I'll give you the exact blueprint for a champion's morning that builds unstoppable momentum day after day. What I'm about to share contradicts everything you've heard about self-care and morning routines. The comfortable, easy morning habits you see promoted everywhere are designed to keep you soft, unfocused, and perpetually average. I'm going to show you what really works for men who refuse to be ordinary. Every morning you waste is a day you cannot get back. While you're deciding whether to get up, champions are already conquering. Let's begin. Your morning routine doesn't start when you wake up. It starts the night before. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a weapon. Most men destroy their potential before the day even begins by sabotaging their sleep. They stay up late watching mindless entertainment, scrolling through social media, or drinking alcohol that disrupts their brain chemistry. They think they're relaxing, but they're actively programming themselves for mediocrity the next day. Your evening routine directly determines your morning potential. When I first started building my businesses, I made this exact mistake. I'd work late, then reward myself with 2 hours of TV and alcohol to unwind. Then I'd wonder why I couldn't get up at 5 a.m. with energy and focus. I was sabotaging myself without even realizing it. My night routine was destroying my morning potential, and my morning weakness was killing my daily results. What time did you go to bed last night? What were the last 3 things you did before sleeping? How many hours of actual quality sleep did you get? Are these the habits of a champion or a mediocre man making excuses? Not lying to yourself. Your body and mind need proper sleep to perform at elite levels. Champions don't brag about only sleeping 4 hours. That's what insecure men do to sound tough. Real champions understand that quality sleep is part of the winning formula, but they earn their sleep through exhaustive daily effort. Here's your new evening protocol. No screens 1 hour before bed. No alcohol within 3 hours of sleep. Room temperature at exactly 65, 68 degrees. Complete darkness. And most importantly, a consistent bedtime that allows for 7-8 hours of sleep before your 5 a.m. wake up. Non-negotiable. Here's what the elite understand. Quality sleep isn't just about rest. It's about neurochemical optimization. During proper deep sleep, your brain clears toxins, consolidates memories, and rebalances hormones that determine your energy, focus, and willpower for the next day. When you sacrifice sleep, you're literally making yourself dumber, weaker, and less capable than your competition. And now that you understand the sleep foundation, let's talk about the critical first 10 minutes after you open your eyes. The first 10 minutes of your morning program, your brain for either victory or defeat. There is no middle ground. What does the average man do when he wakes up? He hits snooze, immediately training his brain that commitments are optional. He checks his phone, instantly flooding his mind with other people's priorities, drama, and agendas. He lies in bed, contemplating how tired he is, reinforcing a victim mentality before his feet even hit the floor. This is the morning routine of losers. But I need those extra 10 minutes of sleep. Wrong. Those fragmented, low-quality snooze minutes are making you more tired while teaching your brain that your word to yourself means nothing. The moment your alarm sounds is your first test of the day, and most men fail it immediately. The champion's first 10 minutes are completely different. The alarm sounds, and he rises immediately. No hesitation, no negotiation. This first decision is a victory that sets the tone for every subsequent decision. He does not touch his phone. He does not check email. He does not start his day in reactive mode. Instead, the champion immediately hydrates with 20 ounces of cold water to reactivate his body after hours of dehydration. He stands tall, takes 10 deep controlled breaths to oxygenate his blood and activate his nervous system. He makes his bed perfectly, creating his first achievement and establishing order in his environment. And he speaks his daily affirmations with conviction, programming his mind with exactly what he intends to accomplish. How many mornings have you started by immediately breaking a promise to yourself? How many days have you let other people's emails and messages dictate your mental state? How many opportunities have you missed because you started your day in a fog of procrastination and reaction instead of purpose and direction? Every morning, snooze is a vote for mediocrity. Every morning, phone check is surrendering your mind to the agenda of others. Every morning without a plan is accepting randomness instead of creating design. These small morning decisions compound into a life of either excellence or average. Your new first 10 minutes. Alarm sounds, feet hit the floor immediately, make your bed with military precision, hydrate with cold water, 10 power breaths, verbal declarations of your intended outcomes for the day, no phone, no excuses, no compromise. Now you understand the foundation of sleep and the critical first 10 minutes. The final piece is creating your power hour that builds unstoppable daily momentum. The hour after those first 10 minutes is where champions create separation from everyone else. This power hour isn't just about activity. It's about strategic stimulation of your body, mind, and spirit to operate at peak capacity. Imagine a Formula One race car. Before the green light, the elite team has meticulously tuned every system to perfection. The fuel is optimal. The tires are at the exact right pressure. The engine is primed for maximum performance. Your morning power hour is this precise tune-up for your human machine before the race of your day begins. Most people's mornings are chaotic, reactive, and unplanned. They're halfway through their day before they finally feel awake. They waste their peak cognitive hours on trivial tasks. They never reach their full potential because they never properly prepare their mind and body for peak performance. When I transformed my morning routine, everything changed. I used to roll out of bed with just enough time to shower, grab coffee, and rush to work. I was starting my day already behind, already stressed, already depleted. When I implemented the power hour I'm about to share with you, my productivity tripled, my mental clarity sharpened, and my results in every area accelerated dramatically. Are you willing to sacrifice 1 hour of sleep to gain 16 hours of enhanced performance? Are you willing to do what's difficult in the morning to make the rest of your day easier? Are you willing to invest in yourself first before giving your energy to everyone else's priorities? The secret to the champion's power hour is a precise sequence that activates your body, focuses your mind, and aligns your spirit. This isn't random activity. It's a strategic system designed to optimize your biological machinery for maximum daily output. So here's your power hour blueprint. First, physical activation, 20 minutes of high intensity exercise that floods your body with oxygen, enhances blood flow to your brain, and releases the exact neurochemicals needed for focus and drive. Second, mental priming, 20 minutes of strategic planning, reviewing your goals, and mapping your day down to 30-minute blocks. Third, spiritual alignment, 20 minutes of visualization, meditation, or prayer that connects you to your deeper purpose and brings internal clarity before external chaos. The physical component must raise your heart rate, push-ups, sprints, jump rope, cold shower, no negotiation. The mental component must be distraction-free. No phone, write by hand, review your targets, map your day. The spiritual component must be in complete silence. Visualize success, connect with purpose, set intentions. What happens after 30 days of this morning power hour? Your body composition changes. Your energy levels stabilize at a higher baseline. Your mental focus sharpens to laser precision. Your emotional reactivity decreases while your strategic thinking increases. Your productivity doubles or triples while others are still hitting snooze. But most importantly, you develop an unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you've done what 99% of men refuse to do before most people's day even begins. This is the unfair advantage of champions. They've already won the morning while others are still sleeping. Your morning routine is either building your empire or ensuring your mediocrity. Your sleep is either a weapon or a weakness. Your first hour either launches you into momentum or leaves you perpetually catching up. You now understand that elite performance begins with strategic sleep the night before. You know that the first 10 minutes after waking program your brain for either success or failure. And you have the exact power hour blueprint that transforms average mornings into the launching pad for championship days. Some of you are thinking, I'm not a morning person. That's what average people tell themselves. Champions don't allow their feelings to dictate their actions. They build routines that produce results, regardless of feelings. The morning isn't about comfort. It's about creating advantage. The question isn't whether this works. The proven biological and psychological science is irrefutable. The question is whether you have the discipline to implement it. Are you going to continue starting your days reactive, rushed, and at half capacity? Or are you ready to claim the morning advantage that sets champions apart from the mediocre masses? While you decide whether to implement this routine, champions are already living it. While you contemplate whether getting up at 5 a.m. is realistic for your lifestyle, others are already 2 hours into their productive day, creating separation that you cannot overcome. The time for half measures is over. Starting tomorrow morning, your alarm will sound at 5 a.m. You will rise immediately. You will execute the exact power hour I've given you. No modifications, no excuses, no compromise. Within 30 days, you'll become unrecognizable to yourself and unstoppable to everyone else. Remember, the first hour of your day determines the rest of your life. Now make it count. So if you're serious about transforming more than just your morning, check out my video on 6-figure mindset in 30 days, Zero Excuses Edition, where I break down the mental warfare required to achieve elite results in every area of life. Comment below with the one change you're implementing in your morning routine starting tomorrow. I want to see who's serious about championship living and who's just watching another video. This is about becoming the man who wins the day before others even begin competing. Now go dominate your mornings.